Good morning. I am Captain James Grady, Commanding Officer of the Michigan State Police Training Division. For those of you joining us virtually, it is my honor to welcome you to the graduation ceremony of the 137th Trooper Recruit School. The Michigan State Police is proud to honor our country. Today we will do that with the posting of our flags and national anthem. Will everyone who is able please stand? We are privileged to have Trooper Austin Hessling sing our national anthem.
Attention! Present arms.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Order, arms.
Please be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Director of the Michigan State Police, Colonel Joe Gasper.
Good morning, and thank you, Captain Grady. What an amazing way to start the day. The graduation ceremony for the 137th Trooper Recruit School, in which we get to welcome 65 new troopers into our department. For those recruits and their loved ones, today will no doubt be a memorable one. Memorable is certainly a fitting word to describe the training experience of this class. Not only do you have the distinction of being the first Trooper Recruit School to receive your post assignments upon appointment to recruit school, but you also spent 6 weeks engaged in online distance learning due to the COVID-19 pandemic. It is for this reason that we are also holding our very first virtual graduation ceremony. So, let me take a moment to welcome and thank all those people who I can't see, but I know who are out there supporting us, watching this ceremony live on YouTube this morning, and I know these recruits couldn't have made it to this point without you. While we would have loved to have everyone here with us, it's important that we all continue to do our part to practice social distancing and other safe behaviors, like wearing masks, which we are all doing here today, and it's why you won't see this recruit school class assembled together as a full group for this ceremony. With all the changes brought on by this global pandemic, this class and their training staff, perhaps more than any other department historical class, had to learn to be flexible and adaptable. And I'm proud to say that they answered the call. This class was undeterred, even when they saw 3 of their weekend furloughs canceled, which meant they remained with the staff at the academy and trained throughout the weekend rather than going home. As I think of their unique training experience, another word comes to mind, which is perseverance. No matter what new challenge came their way, no matter how unexpected, these recruits accepted the challenge and pushed forward. This school had an enhanced focus on decision-making and responsibility. To encourage and grow these important attributes in these recruits, a change from past practice. These recruits addressed performance issues within their own class on their own, while staff oversaw their actions they were taking. As their training progressed, some staff responsibilities were shifted to the recruits. For example, starting in week 6, the recruits became responsible for developing detail assignments and room lists. And starting in week 7, they began assisting with inspections, which allowed them to practice identifying issues and developing acceptable ways to approach people and address issues identified. These modifications to the training curriculum were made to encourage the decision-making and leadership skills that they will utilize daily as state troopers as they work to serve Michigan residents with excellence, integrity, and courtesy. I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the extreme times of social change that these new troopers will immediately meet upon graduation. As discussions, which are sometimes heated, take place both nationally and here in our state regarding the future of policing and how law enforcement can better support underrepresented communities, I am confident that these recruits have sacrificed and selected this career because they desire to make a change and to serve everyone to the best of their abilities with care and respect for all. In this moment, I choose to see opportunity and hope. I look forward to a future where our actions will be judged based on the character of good men and women of the Michigan State Police. Our department's greatest strength is our members, and together, I know we will make a positive difference. As Michigan's law enforcement leader, we have the opportunity to use our platform and our resources to drive systematic change within our industry for the department and for everyone. Now, more than ever, we must come together as one, both as a department and with our fellow Michiganders, to bring about this positive change. In the words of Maya Angelou, do the best you can until you know better. Then, when you know better, do better. To the recruits of the 137th Trooper Recruit School, you are our future. Today, you become part of one MSP. A member of our team of dedicated professionals, both enlisted and civilian, who work together every day to serve the residents and visitors of Michigan. As you pin on your badge for the first time, remember that the department demands and the public deserves nothing less than your best performance every day. Congratulations, stay safe, and welcome to the MSP family. At this time, I now have the honor and pleasure of introducing our guest speaker. Despite the demands of a global pandemic and a 500-year flood, Governor Gretchen Whitmer wanted to join us today to address our graduates on this important milestone. Governor Whitmer is committed to fighting for Michigan and to challenging the status quo to solve problems for all Michiganders. Since taking her oath of office, she has put together the most diverse cabinet in our state's history and has signed executive directives to clean up our drinking water, end discrimination in state government, secure equal pay for equal work, and expand opportunities for small and disadvantaged businesses. Most recently, she spent the last several months working tirelessly to ensure the health and safety of Michigan residents in the face of COVID-19. As both a former legislator and prosecutor, Governor Whitmer is a fierce advocate for justice and a strong supporter of law enforcement. Inspired by her family, she's devoted her life to building a stronger Michigan for everyone. It's now my pleasure and honor to welcome Governor Gretchen Whitmer.
Thank you, Colonel Gasper, for the introduction and for the work that you do on behalf of our state, and to all of you as well. It's my honor to virtually join our 65 graduates today as you commit yourselves to a career in service right here in our great state of Michigan. I know how incredibly hard you've worked to get to this day. You've endured intense training and time away from your families. We had to adapt to changing circumstances brought to us because of COVID-19. And you've chosen a career in service. And I hope as you give back to your communities, not only by serving as a Michigan State Police Trooper, but also continuing to care for those in need. This is truly a unique group of graduates. One of you has played piano since she was 6 years old, has had 3 concerts, and played in the 2012 Outback Bowl that featured MSU and the University of Georgia. Another one of you, the summer after graduating from college, this recruit rode a bicycle 279 miles from East Lansing to Naperville, Illinois. Another recruit was married underwater while scuba diving in Fiji. And one of you has worked as a paid professional magician. Each of you brings something unique to the MSP. And I want to congratulate you, because the one thing you all have in common is the desire to serve and to give back. In fact, 19 of you have served in the military. 4 have prior law enforcement experience, and 19 have a family member in law enforcement, including 8 who currently serve in the MSP. I truly believe that by working together, we can create a safe, just, and secure Michigan, a place where our kids stay, our families thrive, and other people come too for opportunity. But a critical component in achieving that goal is making sure that everyone feels both safe and welcome. And that's where you come in. As MSP troopers, our residents and visitors will place their trust in you and will turn to you for assistance in their toughest moments of need. I'm also looking to you as members of our state police to lead the way for law enforcement in our state. It's imperative that you move deliberately and act decisively, because I assure you, people are watching. I know that integrity is truly a characteristic value of this department. In fact, it's part of your long-held value statement, which is proud tradition of service through excellence, integrity, and courtesy. I share your commitment to integrity, and I encourage you to always act with honesty and openness and transparency. I also ask that you work cooperatively, not just with your fellow troopers, but with your colleagues in law enforcement. Join forces and celebrate team success, because we are truly better when we are together. As you embark upon what I hope will be a fulfilling career with the state, I encourage you to never stop asking questions. Consider year after year, what does success look like, and how do we measure it? What is the right thing to do? And how does my service benefit the people of Michigan? Right now in Michigan and across the country, we're working hard to ensure everyone, no matter their community, is treated fairly under the law. The recent incidents in Minneapolis, Kentucky, and Atlanta have sparked demonstrations around the world and are calling into question trust and transparency between law enforcement and the communities they serve. In the face of these challenges, you took an oath to uphold high standards of the department and provide unbiased, fair treatment to all Michiganders. Thank you. I want to applaud Colonel Gasper for his leadership in making real reforms in our policing, increasing transparency, and working to ensure more diversity and inclusion with MSP. We've taken meaningful steps toward that here in Michigan to ensure everyone's treated with the respect they deserve. And we have more work to do, to be sure. So I want to call on all of you to ensure that standard is met as we move forward. Please know that as your governor and as a former prosecutor, you have my full support. I recognize and appreciate the critical role that law enforcement plays in ensuring that everyone has real and a right to real and equal opportunity. You all do crucial work in ensuring people can build lives for themselves and their families right here in Michigan. We must also focus on getting things done right now that'll make a difference in people's lives. Pathways to employment, safe communities, ending racial disparities. It's my hope that all of you share those values and will work alongside me to get things done for the people of our state. There's no greater service than public service. People of Michigan are counting on you, and they're counting on me. In 1975, during his State of the State address, Governor Milliken said, "The people of Michigan want responsive government. They want to be safe and secure in their homes and on the streets." That's still true today. Everyone in every community wants peace of mind so they can walk outside, drive to the store, drop their kids off at school. They want to come home at night and know they're safe in their homes. It's on all of us to work every day to make that happen. Based on the training you've received and your commitment, I know you're prepared for the job. I want to end my remarks by congratulating you all once again. Congratulations to the 65 of you on the amazing accomplishment of graduating from the Michigan State Police Trooper Recruit School, one of the best in the nation, and on your individual perseverance. Congratulations, best wishes, and stay safe.
Thank you, Governor Whitmer. The presentation of awards is the department's way of recognizing superior achievement by members of each recruit school. The awards were announced to recruits last evening. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge and congratulate the award recipients. Recruits Nason Hanneline and Alex Van Wagner received the Thomas E. Baldus Memorial Marksmanship Award. This award is named after Lieutenant Thomas E. Baldus, who served with the Michigan State Police from 1969 to 1991 and dedicated his career to advancing the marksmanship skills of our enforcement members. Recruits received 86 hours of pistol marksmanship training, firing approximately 2,500 rounds of ammunition. Recruits Nason Hanneline and Alex Van Wagner both achieved a perfect score of 185 with the Glock 17 pistol, resulting in a tie for the award. Recruit Anthony Nyberg earned the Academic Achievement Award. This award is presented to the highest ranking academic scholar. Recruit Nyberg achieved an overall scholastic average of 94.13%, making him the highest-rated scholar of his academy class. Recruit Michael Vallier received the Outstanding Performance Award. This award recognizes the individual who has consistently exhibited the highest standards of academic achievement, skill development, and physical fitness while in the training environment. Recruit William Fandel was selected by his class to receive the Team Building Award. This award focuses on overall development, recruiting during recruit training. The award is presented to the recruit who united the class by providing leadership, encouragement, and motivation through all aspects of the recruit school. Recruit Nolan Gillespie was chosen by his classmates to receive the Class Orator Award and speak on behalf of the recruit school. Recruits select a classmate who they feel best represents their class to speak out about training experiences, lessons learned, and future endeavors as a Michigan State Police trooper. Congratulations to all award recipients. At this time, I would like to invite Recruit Gillespie to speak for the 137th Trooper Recruit School.
Good morning, staff, family members, and fellow recruits. We are here today to honor tradition, to celebrate an accomplishment, but most importantly, because we have come to understand the necessity of relentlessly challenging ourselves. In addition, we have learned the temporal quality of accomplishments and how yesterday's triumphs will never be enough to neglect our duties today. Trooper Recruit School has taught us many lessons, some of which have changed us forever. Our internal constitutions have been granted a blueprint to becoming public servants, displaying qualities indicative of a different training regimen. We are the 137th Trooper Recruit School. The amount of meaning in that collective title can never truly attain to speech. Time draws an intricate landscape, which is exemplified by endeavors like Recruit School. Day one seemed like an eternity, and upon serious contemplation, it is mysterious where time goes. Time propels inextricably forward, as did our training, testing various character traits. Notwithstanding the elusive concept of lost time, we know exactly what was demanded of us to get here. We earned our right to be here through every physical trial, practical examination, and academic test. We told ourselves we could do it, even when it demanded the deepest parts of us. Only in this profundity are new troopers created. We had to sacrifice what we were in order to become something different. In this transformation, ordinary people can display extraordinary qualities. These qualities can then become habits and offer the ability to make tangible differences within our spheres of influence. The timeless notes of reveille and taps will forever remind us of our time at the Academy. These act as melodic themes and placeholders for how to start and finish a day with meaning. Our class did not have the privilege of hearing this every week like traditional schools. We were tested in a way like no other recruit school before us, albeit in an unorthodox manner. We may not have conquered some of the traditional obstacles due to circumstances out of our control, but we were tasked with continuing our training at home, and this tested one of the most important principles relevant to the members of the Michigan State Police. Troopers make the right choices, especially when no one is watching. Troopers train when others rest and always push the vast expanse of mental boundaries. As recruits, we had to learn this and adopt these lessons as part of a lifestyle. Dedication, willpower, tenacity, these are simple words often transformed into cliches with little meaning unless actions follow these that speak them. Our atypical recruit school had led us to one conclusion. All of us must work as if we have proved nothing, constantly fighting to reach an ideal related to our individual capability. Success fades away and escapes us without notice. We have learned through our unique experience the value of ferocity and how imperative it is to work as if we must consistently prove our worth. Our physical fitness is one example readily available to describe the work ethic necessary to perform relevant duties. At 05:30 each morning, we had to push ourselves regardless what happened yesterday. We had to earn the rest of our day through sweat and competition. The mental and physical challenges of recruit school began each day in the gym and were tested during trials like experiencing OC spray and the fatigue course. Only through adversities like these do we truly discover our capabilities. We should never cease to push ourselves and discover new thresholds to reach. All of us thought we intimately understood who we were as individuals. However, the Academy taught us certain secrets seldom discovered unless unequivocal challenges are overcome. This experience allowed us to find motivation in places we hardly knew existed and to care for people in ways that created profound bonds. We will forever be the 137th Trooper Recruit School. We would be remiss if we did not thank our friends, family, and staff for their role in helping us during this epic journey. Gratitude and appreciation will never be enough in comparison to the care, guidance, and motivation all of you showed us during our training. We can only hope that our actions will speak volumes regarding how vital all of you were in reaching our goals. Always remember who we are after this historic rite of passage. Michigan State Troopers. Do not simply rest on this title. Remember, we are building a reputation. Do not simply let this position be another job. Breathe life into the principles long ago established by those that came before us. May we honor them and this special family through our actions. Nietzsche, a German linguist, wrote, "Life consists of rare single moments of the greatest importance, and of countless intervals during which, at best, the phantoms of those moments hover around us. For many people have not those moments at all, and are themselves intervals and pauses in the symphony of actual life." I urge all of you to be present in the moment and understand the gravity of the situations we have a duty to handle. Life is right here. We can do something of note. We can change people's lives through courteous gestures. Do not let your years of service pass you by. Do not simply become intervals and pauses in the symphony of actual life. Work hard to be a better trooper every day, and always remember that law enforcement requires passion. For passion is the very reason we wish to continue life and to serve a calling more important than ourselves. Honor the past, impress the present, and become part of the foundation for the future. Thank you for this great honor, and I look forward to hearing the successes of the 137th Trooper Recruit School.
Thank you, Recruit Gillespie. Colonel Gasper, as the commanding officer of the Training Division, I am pleased to inform you that the members of the 137th Trooper Recruit School have successfully completed and prescribed departmental recruit training program and are prepared for their new assignments. I now ask that you administer their oath of office and appoint them troopers of the Michigan State Police.
Will the class Please stand. Raise your right hand. I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of this state, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of an officer of the Michigan State Police and enforce the laws of this state to the best of my ability. I will preserve, protect, and defend the public safety, as well as obey all rules and regulations and carry out all orders lawfully given to me. You may lower your hands. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the laws of the state of Michigan, I hereby appoint you troopers of the Michigan Department of State Police. My congratulations. It is now my pleasure to present the members of the 137th Trooper Recruit School with their state police badges. They have worked very hard to earn this badge, and I am sure it will be a proud moment for them and their families when they receive it. The troopers will receive their badges in alphabetical order. The class will now prepare to receive their badge.
Trooper Anthony Atkins. Trooper Andrew Yeager. Trooper Cody Black. Trooper Brian Bauer. Trooper Jacob Bowers. Trooper Brent Brock. Trooper Mitchell Budnick. Trooper Aaron Burbank. Trooper Matthew Clark. Trooper Brian Corlett. Trooper Rashad Cormier. Trooper Cameron Curry. Trooper Ryan Davis. Trooper Nicole Doughty. Trooper Alexander Dillon. Trooper McCoy Dreswicki. Trooper Bradley Duck Jr. Trooper William Fandel. Trooper Zoe Feiner. Trooper Travis Fountain. Trooper Kevin Fuquay. Trooper Nathan Gildy. Trooper Nolan Gillespie. Trooper Kyle Green. Trooper Charles Goot. Trooper Nason Hainline. Trooper Dylan Hanson. Trooper Brandon Hardy. Trooper Justin Henderson. Good job, sir. Trooper David Harris. Trooper Michael Hollenbeck. Trooper Brian Jones. Trooper Zachary Kiskadden. Trooper Sloan Kovaleski. Trooper Jason Kunith. Trooper Kyle Lagatuda. Trooper Zachary Leonard. Trooper Joshua Lilly. Trooper Cody Lucas. Trooper Brandon Maples. Trooper Bronson Matthew. Trooper Daniel McLaughlin. Trooper Jedrick McSeveny. Trooper Thompson McWaters. Trooper Holden Myring. Trooper Maxwell Miniette. Trooper Kyla Moore. Trooper Ross Meringue. Trooper Anthony Nyberg. Trooper Gregory Oberlittner. Trooper Nathan Phillips. Trooper Joel Pop. Trooper Nicholas Radke. Trooper Eric Reed. Trooper Cameron Rubio. Trooper Robert Sales. Trooper Matthew Scott. Trooper Nathan Selley. Trooper Daniel Stemback. Trooper Jordan Toma. Trooper Brendan Thompson. Trooper Stephen Turner, Jr. Trooper Michael Valier. Trooper Alex Van Wagner. Trooper Tobin Wheeler. It is now my honor to congratulate the 137th Trooper Recruit School, our next generation of Michigan State Police Troopers. Will all enlisted members please stand for the Trooper's Pledge? I am a Michigan State Trooper, entrusted to keep sacred the traditions of my department. I will always serve honestly and faithfully, risking my life for others when necessary. When I am called upon to act, I will not shy away from conflict or deviate from my call to duty, serving anyone who may be in peril or distress. I will obey the laws of Michigan, the United States of America, and the directives of my department. I will not consider race, color, or creed when enforcing the law. I will perform my duties with excellence, integrity, and courtesy, and conduct myself in a manner that honors those that have served before me. I am a Michigan State Trooper. I now invite Chaplain Kelto to offer the benediction.
Thank you, sir. Before the benediction prayer, I would like to just say on behalf of your MSP Chaplain Corps, I welcome you to the MSP family. We as the Chaplain Corps are here to serve you. We are very proud of you. We believe in you. We know that you've been very well trained, and I cannot think of a greater honor personally than to share this opportunity with you today. Thank you very much, and God bless, and we have our benediction prayer. Holy and gracious God, we thank you for your grace and mercy that are new every day. We thank you for this special occasion that brings us here. It is good to know that we are in your hands and that ultimately you are in control, always, even in these uncertain and challenging times. Thank you for these women and men, our newest Michigan State Police troopers. Thank you for those that have helped, taught, encouraged, and supported them in their training and preparation. Please be with them and their families as they will be sent throughout our state to live and to serve and protect the people of this great state of Michigan. We pray they would be provided with a hedge of protection as they go forth into a rather different world. May they always know they are appreciated and they are needed maybe now more than ever. Thank you that you blessed each new trooper with that desire to serve, that ability to make it this far and beyond, and enable them to wear that new badge proudly. And please bless them in those ways that only you, as the Almighty, can. In your holy name we gather and we pray. Amen.
Class!
137th Trooper Recruit School.
Dismissed!